Welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with me today for a crochet and chat. So I have been missing for a few days and I appreciate your all's concern. I'm okay. I've had, some health issues that I've been dealing with, and when I haven't been dealing with that and been feeling like doing other things, I've been helping my neighbor kids do some art and stuff to enter into the fair. So yeah, I just been a little bit busy when I have felt like doing things, and anyway, I'm here, I'm around. I just kind of got sidetracked there focusing on helping them get stuff ready for the fair, and I think that's important, to help them be able to enter things and all. So anyway, today I am crocheting. Oh, Phoebe wants to say hi. Come on. You want to get up here and say hello? Say hello, people. Yeah. She is so spoiled and so jealous of the cat, and Sassy has been extra clingy to me the past few days, and therefore it's made her super jealous and more clingy too. Yeah, today is a crochet and chat, so we're gonna go to my desk and chat while I crochet. I am working on a dress. Yesterday Big Daddy and I went to some thrift stores, and I'll leave a few clips of that at the end of this video. But anyway, I purchased this doll right here for $3 at the thrift store. She came in this dress here, which I think is a Cinderella dress, and so I need to put it through the washer when Big Daddy does laundry today. That needs to go in the wash. And I've got to do something with her hair. Oh, it's bad. But anyway, she is about 15 or 16 inches tall. I'll measure her when I get to my desk. And so I am crocheting her a dress, and I'll just tell you how I'm doing that and how I worked through it to get it to her size, and crochet on that while we chat. So let's go to my desk and hang out for a little bit. Okay, friends, thanks for joining me at my desk. I'm going to measure this doll to see how tall she is, actually. She is 15 inches tall, so yeah, she's a good sized doll. And she does have a little button on her back, and she sings a little song there. I think she is Cinderella. It does say she's a Disney 2007 doll. So anyway, turn that off. So I am making her a dress, and I want to measure this dress to see how tall it is, and it's about 12 inches. So I'll show you what I have made so far, what I have going on here. I'm making her this dress. I love these colors together. I just discovered that I love these colors together. And this is, I'm using a Big Twist Value. It's a 279 yard to 4-weight yarn. And that's what I'm using. So let me measure that and see how far I've gotten. Whoa, I'm at 7 inches. So I have about this much more to go. So I'm going to crochet on this. I'll tell you how I measured to make this on her real quick, in case anyone is interested in that. And I'm totally just trying it on her as I go. But I made a chain, and then I squared it off by going around her neck, and I did leave the back open for a long ways because I wanted it to be easy for me to put it on her. And so I went down until I got over her bust and right almost to her waist, and then I started the skirt part. And then I just connected under the arms once I got this part long enough. So that's what I'm working on. So I thought I would just crochet on this, and maybe you have a project or something that you're working on that you can work on while we just chat and catch up for a little bit. One question that I have been, getting is, why am I not wearing my teeth? Well, I have a lot of bone fragments just hurting my mouth really bad. My gums are thankfully better, but those little bone fragments sticking out, and I'm pulling those out daily, and there's just a lot coming. Oh, I didn't expect all that. So anyway, I keep trying my teeth in. I keep trying them to see, how they feel and if I can wear them. But those little bone fragments that are sticking out are just crazy painful. And if you've had that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'll get there. I will get there. I think I actually have a dentist appointment this week, maybe on the 7th. I'll have to check my calendar and see. I hope I wrote it down, which they'll send me a text of a reminder. But guys, it has just been so hot here that I just have not felt like doing much of anything. I hadn't felt like going out and doing things that I need to do, such as go to the pharmacy at the hospital and pick up my heparin to flush my port in my chest. It's just so hot. I hate getting out and doing things. Yesterday, Big Daddy decided we were going to go thrift shopping. And so we went to 2 thrift stores. I bought that doll that I showed you, and a couple of Barbie dolls that were in kind of bad shape, but I have plans for them. One of them, like one of her hands had been chewed, so I just cut those 4 fingers off. So she's kind of like me now. She has a thumb, and her hair was really bad, so I cut her hair up, and I turned her into a weird Barbie. And if you saw the Barbie movie, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so I turned her into my version of the weird Barbie. Everybody needs a weird Barbie. And what else did I get? I got a couple of Barbies that were kind of like not great shape, but I can do weird things with them. So yeah, I have plans for them. Like, I'm gonna be pulling off their heads because their hair is like horrible anyway. So yeah. And Big Daddy he didn't get anything. We just didn't find anything really that we needed. I knew I was on the lookout when we left the house and got in the car. Big Daddy said, okay, what are you looking for today? And I said, Barbies. Old Barbies that I can, do something with. Not like vintage, but just older Barbies that kids have played with and have been loved on, and they're not great Barbies anymore. Like, I wouldn't feel bad ripping their head off and turning them into something else. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at these days. And so he usually looks at prints, picture frames, artwork, stuff like that, stuff that he might could put in his office at work. So he didn't find a thing. I barely found those Barbies. Actually, I missed them the first time, and I was just kind of looking back through before we left and happened to see a bag on the bottom and pulled it, and it had a couple Barbies in it. So yeah, we didn't really get anything. But it was a fun day, just spending the day with my honey. It was hot though. It was so super hot. And we had planned to go on to Walmart to get groceries, but by the time we had went to Dollar Tree and 2 thrift stores, that was it about it for us. So we opted to just stop at Sonic and I got a slush, because I can sip on that for like the rest of the day. And then we came on home, and then I ended up going to lay down across the bed. And when I do that, I don't ever plan to sleep very long, but I think he fell asleep on the couch, and it was just really quiet. And I slept, and he slept. Well, on the love seat. He fell asleep on the love seat in a den, sitting up. I don't know how he sleeps sitting up like that. And then we didn't do nothing the rest of the day. And that's okay. But yeah, what are you guys up to today? What do you have going on? What kind of plans do you have for this week? I think I need to go to the hospital and pick up my heparin prescription. And gosh, I hope we get a cool morning that I can go and do that. And then I think I have a dentist appointment. And I think that's all, like, the appointment-wise stuff I have going on that I, need to do. I just plan to crochet and do things like that this week. I have a few crafty things that are not crochet that I want to do. And then also I'll be helping my neighbor kids with their art. That has turned out to be a little more challenging than I really expected. It's four of them. Let's see, they're 7, 10, and 2 of them are 13. The little 7-year-old boy, he is a hoot and a half. Oh my gosh. In talking about our art, like what do we want to draw, because I'm letting them, each, like, giving them the categories such as watercolor portrait, and then everybody's working on a watercolor portrait, but they're doing their own thing. And so, talking to each one to see what they might want to make theirs, and then giving them some tips. And I have a whiteboard, and I'll just kind of draw out something, like, this is the way I would do that, type thing, trying to give them some ideas for each one of them before they start actually drawing on their paper. We talk about it, and kind of plan it out. And then I show them on the whiteboard, like, well, your picture needs to cover up to this tall on the paper to this tall, because I don't want them to draw something like really tiny. So I give them measurements, like I draw on my whiteboard. It needs to start here, and I'll leave a little bit of space here, which they don't always follow that, but I'll say, okay, start it here and then end it here, leaving a little space down here. Trying to just give them a little guidance is all I'm doing. But anyway, the little 7-year-old boy, I laughed so hard, and I hope this doesn't offend anyone, but it was so funny. He wanted his portrait to be a cat sniffing another cat's butt. Oh my gosh, I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. It was so funny. His name is River, and let me just tell you, River is hilarious. He has a lot of energy, and I have to really keep my eye on him. I have to keep him busy. Like, he can't have idle time because he can't sit there. He is cute as he can be. He is such a little cutie, and he has lots of ideas. So much fun, so much fun. I really am enjoying them coming down every day and doing some art with them. It is a lot of fun, and I hope that we can get some art done up so that they can enter in the fair. And also I'm letting them do a hat on my Addy knitting machine. They have a category for they have a category, I forgot what it's called. It might be called Loom knitted hat or knitted hat, I don't know. But anyway, I'm letting each one of them do a hat to enter into the fair. So they have some stuff just but other than just art. But I'm enjoying them. I really am. And I hope that by them coming down for a little while each day, it gives their mom a little bit of break. She can breathe and do something that she wants to do. She probably does mom stuff while they're down here, because I know how that is. I was a mom with kids, and when my kids weren't home, like if they went somewhere with their dad, I usually didn't take the time for myself. I was doing mom stuff, cleaning or, you know, doing whatever needed to be done. But anyway, we are going to the grocery store today. We're trying to wait till it cools off a little bit, but we've got to go get some groceries. Big Daddy said he is just about out of everything. So we want to give it a little time to cool off down out there, because right now is the prime heat. We could really use a little rain to settle the dirt and cool us off a little bit. And that's about all we got planned. Yep. Just taking it easy today, this morning. And that's all. So, yeah, tell me down below what you're up to. What do you got planned for the week? What projects are you trying to accomplish? I want to crochet this dress. And remember when I went to that estate sale here a couple weekends ago, I got some other tall Barbies. And so I'm going to see if, not Barbies, well, I don't know. Y'all, they weren't Barbies. They were just tall dolls. So I'm going to see if this dress will fit any of them. And then I'll probably just use the same pattern that I wrote down as I was making it up. I wrote down the rows here that I did. I'm not writing down these rows. I'm just crocheting it until it gets long enough. But anyway, I'll see if this dress fits any of them. And then I'll probably make another one for them, those dolls, or whoever this dress will fit, or make adjustments to what I wrote down to fit one of those dolls, or whoever, whatever. I did get my friend Zeke, I got him to get another box of my old dolls and stuff out. It's got like toys, stuff, I don't know, that I kept. I didn't want to throw away, you know, or get rid of. I kept them, and I'm glad I did, because I'm enjoying doing some things like that right now. And so I got Zeke to get some of those out, and I'm going through and picking some of them out and cleaning them up, you know, give them a good little washing so they're fresh and ready to be, you know, in photos and such. So, yeah, that's giving me a little something to do too. And yeah, just trying to keep busy. I mean, I have been busy. I have been busy whenever I was, wasn't feeling bad. I had a couple of days there where I did feel really bad, but I was trying to cut back on that prednisone because I have a love-hate relationship with prednisone, and I hate to take it every day, especially like 40 or 50 milligrams a day. But when I cut back on it, I obviously need it. But it's not good for you to take. It's really not. And it's not good for, your bones or healing or any other thing. But obviously when I don't take it, I start flaring up really bad. I mean, I don't just cold turkey not take it. I taper down. But, yeah, and then I have to go right back up. I hate that. So, I don't know. I was hoping maybe the rheumatologist in Shreveport can get me off the prednisone. She wants me to start monthly infusions. That I would go over there to their infusion department and get those every month. I used to do that. I did that for many, many years. Oh, so many years. I would go once a month and get infusions for lupus. And I don't know that it always helped. Like, it would make me sick the rest of that day. I would feel really bad the next day. I just would be down and could not function. And that was partly because of the medication and partly because of the trip. Because that trip is really hard on my body. And so for a couple of days I'd feel really bad, and then I would start feeling better, and I would do okay mostly until it was getting close to getting another infusion, and then I would be, feeling really, really bad again until I got over there and got that infusion. So anyway, she has a different medication that she wants me to start infusions with. And the reason why I got off of that infusion is because the medication started making me have mini strokes. And I had 4 or 5 little strokes. And so we discontinued that medication. And I did not have a stroke again after that. So I'm chalking it up to it was the medication. But anyway, I should be starting that. Like, I go back and see her later this month, at the end of the month. And maybe we can set that up, I guess. But also before that, I'm going to be admitted into the hospital over there for overnight to do a trial. I didn't think I chained one. I need to chain an extra one. I'm doing the V-stitch here, and you need to chain between the double crochets. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to be admitted into the hospital for an overnight trial, and that's going to be a trial for deciding if a pain pump would help me, and the medication is going to be morphine. So they're going to give me a shot of morphine right into my spine and see how that, does for me. And then I'll consider, the surgery, which I'm considering it, but also I have more questions. And I want to talk to the doctor a little bit more, and maybe even like a nurse over there that's dealt with people with it. Because, I want some real talk about it. before I start signing papers. Which I could, you know, even if I said I wanted to do it, I could change my mind up until I'm rolling into the OR. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope you guys are keeping cool if it's still hot where you are. I know some people are experiencing fall, and I am super jealous. I'm so ready for fall. Like, yes, bring it on. I need some fall weather. And then if it is already cold where you are, I hope that you're staying warm. So what, do you guys have anything special going on for the month of September? September is Big Daddy's birthday month, and so I'm trying to think of something special to do for him. He does so much for me, you know, daily. He helps me. And so I'm trying to think of something special to do for his birthday. I just don't know what it would be. Like, yeah, his birthday is the 14th, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the 14th. And I forget how old he will be. He was born in 68. So, anyway. Trying to think of something. Yeah. Something to do for him for his birthday. I'd like to do something kind of different, you know, not just the taking him out to eat type thing. I mean, he's going to need to eat, but but I'm trying to think of something, you know, just a little more fun. I don't know. If you have suggestions what to do for him for his birthday, just drop me a comment below. And let's see if we can't figure out something I could do for Big Daddy. He really deserves something special. Because he always tries to make every day special for me, no matter what. He does, you know, little things for me all the time, and helps, you know, take care of me, and does things for me. I mean, y'all know. I need to look back at a few of these stitches and see that I chained one between them. Anytime I almost forget to do it, then I'm like, oh my gosh, have I been doing it? I think so. I think it's good. Well, guys, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great beginning to your day. I mean, week. I hope you have a good week coming up. And today we are, you know, preparing for our week, getting groceries. Sunday night's the night that we do housework, laundry, and all that kind of stuff. I know tomorrow is Labor Day. Big Daddy is really off tomorrow, but he's going to work anyway because he's going to have to take off work at the end of the month when I go to Shreveport to spend the night in the hospital. He'll take that off and join me. So he's going to work tomorrow because he has deadlines at work for the end of the month. And he needs to you know, do work on those to meet those deadlines. So he's going to work tomorrow. I don't know how long, you know, maybe not a full day, but he's going to try to go in and get some work done. And I am going to probably crochet. If the kids down the road, they live another street over, like the road before you get to my road. If they want to come down and do some art, I'm up for that, doing art with them. The older kids have, Zeke and his older siblings and their dad have been on a canoe, not a canoe, a kayak trip this weekend. So they didn't come down this weekend, but they'll be back and be coming back down. Alright guys, I'm going to let you get going. I hope you have a great day. Remember, it is a beautiful day to crochet. And I will see you all in the next video, friends. Love you guys. Bye. Did I make it to 12 inches yet? No.